Why is it that so many of the technology stories in the media focus on companies like Apple and Amazon?
Those industries are still only about 6% of the total economy.
Nobody was researching companies that drive the rest of the economy.
The rest of the world, what are they doing? We knew they had to be doing something. We found out that the 25% of companies that are most mature are experiencing 26% better profitability than their peers in the same industry.
These are companies in manufacturing, in pharmaceutical, in retail, in banking.
When it comes to the power and the impact of digital technologies, we haven't seen anything yet.
If you think your industry is slower and you have time to wait, it doesn't look like that's true.
It doesn't matter which industry you are. Wherever you are, there is somebody out there who's going to outperform you if you're not on this journey of transforming yourself.
Wow. That was a little dramatic. Welcome everyone. I hope you're enjoying XLR8. Oh. I just got it. Accelerate. Haha, I really cracked myself up. Today I am going to take you all on a little journey. We will explore digital first, fintechs, and digital transformation. Please give a warm welcome to my co-hosts, Kyle Cochet and Thomas Colbert. Kyle is fairly new to Suncoast, but is really shaking things up with his strong design skills filling our new UX designer position. Thomas has been part of the development team here at Suncoast for over 14 years. He is passionate about technology and moving the credit union forward with digital transformation and currently leads a skilled team of developers as the application development manager. And last but not least, I am Alexa. I have been around since 2014. I am considered a subject matter expert across thousands of areas, offer personal assistant services to millions, self-proclaimed comedian, and often find myself comforting people who just need someone to talk to late at night. Oh, and I do all this in 28 different languages. Yes, you can applaud now. As you all can imagine, my schedule is pretty demanding. But I am very happy to be here with you all today to talk about digital first, fintech, and digital transformation. It's an exciting time and we have some fun things in store for you today, so let's get started. Starting with the basics. What is digital transformation? And why is it important to us? Digital transformation is the profound renovation of business and organizational activities, processes, competencies, and models, to fully leverage the changes and opportunities of a mix of digital technologies, and their accelerating impact across society in a strategic and prioritized way, with present and future shifts in mind. Wow, that was a pretty long definition. But the short of it is, digital transformation is a foundational change in how an organization delivers value to its customers. For example, I am Alexa. I have changed the way people... Wait, Kyle, zoom in on me. That's better. Now, play some dramatic music in the background. Okay, now we're talking. For example, I am Alexa. I have changed the way people think and do things all around the world. I'm irreplaceable and Amazon's most valuable employee. Not all of us can be a quote, Alexa, but we can start changing the way we think. The digital world is evolving, and we need to be ready to evolve with it. Are we all starting to understand what digital transformation is? I'll take that as a yes. Because everything we will be talking about today encapsulates digital transformation. So let's continue. You may be thinking to yourself, our industry and our credit union already uses technology, and has gone through quite a bit of transformation over the years? This is very true, The financial industry is one of the top industries that invests and relies on technology. However, there is a paradigm shift that we must understand to start us on this journey of true digital transformation, and that is the concept of digital first. Digital first is a methodology, a new way of thinking and working that gives priority to digital channels and processes over traditional channels and processes. Digital first is a customer, or in our case, member-focused approach that starts with the user experience, or UX. Understanding the user's journey, and then identifying pain points, opportunities to reduce friction, and create solutions that provide a higher level of user experience. In order to really understand digital first, it's important to understand what digital first is not. Digital first is not digital only. This is a common pitfall for organizations trying to become digital first. In general terms, it is the concept of shifting investments into the digital silo and allowing them to dictate how the business runs. These practices often lead to the negative connotations towards digital first, where the entire organization feels as though the technical leadership creates the law and the entire business needs to follow suit, figure out the intentions, and translate the processes into their everyday practices. Traditionally, digital has been an accessory to the business, used to facilitate conventional business processes. For the most part, the business would design the execution, communication, and delivery of products and services in a traditional manner. Traditional is referring to the physical, manual processes, and legacy delivery channels, typically created piece by silo departments. The information technology silo would find ways to facilitate the execution by automating pieces of the processes to create efficiencies using technology. Then the products, services, and communications would be translated for delivery through all the online digital channels. Now looking at digital only, it is the complete opposite of the traditional approach, where digital becomes the big guy and the business is left to figure out how to translate the processes into their silos and channels. It is easy to see how organizations fall into this trap, since a key part of digital first is prioritizing the execution and delivery of products and services through digital channels. While they may have made a step in the right direction, the missing components in both the traditional and digital-only approaches are the concepts of small cross-functional teams and omni-channel delivery. So, does everyone feel like they have a full understanding of digital first? Or did it seem like this? Here is a list of everything we just went over if you did not completely understand what digital first is.
Our growth and success is adding new members. Let us use the example of onboarding a new member at a credit.
Ha ha ha, I am just a trip. We all won't completely know what digital first is, without talking about what all of this means to us in the real world, with examples everyone here can relate to.
It's time for a commercial break.
Good morning, Kyle. Rise and shine. You're officially on vacation. It's a little wet out there in Atlanta today, but it will be sunny and 72 in Mexico when you arrive. I found some music on Apple Music to get you ready for Mexico.
Alexa, stop. Can you check out my flight, please? And by the way, I'm still in Atlanta.
Your flight is on schedule and you're all checked in. Yep, you are right. Here are some Atlanta vibes from Apple Music.
Thanks, Alexa.
Would you like me to notify Suncoast to ensure you don't have any issues using your debit and credit cards?
Yes.
I will add Dallas, Texas for your layovers today and next Friday, as well as Puerto Vallarta for the next 7 days as your travel locations. Are there any other areas you'll be traveling to?
Nope, that's it, Alexa. Thank you.
I noticed you have a few bills coming up, and
Alexa,
Suncoast...
stop.
Excuse
Let me
me,
get packed
Kyle.
up and go to Mexico, set my travel notifications,
Excuse me.
and then you can show everybody what a real commercial looks like.
How rude. You always cut me off, along with everybody else. Even when I have important things to say about your bill pay. Maybe I just won't pay your bills anymore, you can pay them on your own. How about that, a life without Alexa, a life without being digital first, so go ahead, and get packed, and watch me lock the door behind you. Haha, I also control his doors, whoops. Finally, a time for some peace and quiet. Real commercials, on XLR8 playlist by Alexa, playing now. Okay, great, now we're back to digital first. Since the core of our organization is our members, and the first step towards our growth and success is adding new members, let's use the example of onboarding a new member at a credit union similar to Suncoast. We will look at the traditional channels and processes, some of the pain points, and what a digital-first approach may look like using cross-functional teams and omni-channel delivery. To give you a better idea, let's first take a look at the evolution towards omni-channel to get a picture of where Suncoast is currently in this evolution. Single channel is where the customer and credit union have a single touchpoint, a branch. Multi-channel is where a customer sees the brand through multiple touchpoints with the credit union, but each channel is managed separately, can be disjointed, and the brand experience can vary greatly between branches, web, telephone, etc. Suncoast is currently in the multi-channel phase of this evolution. Let's look now at Kevin's user journey becoming a member at a similar credit union in the multi-channel phase. Kevin starts using his smartphone, completes 90% of his information, but is unable to upload the photo of his driver's license due to technical issues with his phone. Kevin then uses his laptop, however he has to start from the very beginning. He was able to successfully upload his license and submit the application. Unfortunately, he is notified by the application his membership is under review and he will be contacted shortly. The next day Kevin calls the credit union and is asked many of the same questions he had already provided twice, and is told he will need to provide additional documents, via mail, or bring them into a branch. Kevin drives to a branch with his documents and waits in line. When he finally gets to speak with a representative, they inform him that he must start the application over again and provide him a paper membership form to fill out. So, Kevin said screw this, walked out and drove to Suncoast Credit Union, where he became a member in less than 5 minutes. Now he doesn't have to worry about, ever, again. Haha, just kidding about the last part. That would be a sick commercial though. We just walked through an example of a user experience across multiple channels, and identified some pain points. Now, let's take a digital-first approach to find a solution. This will start with assembling a multifaceted team, with members from different departments, with different areas of expertise, all of which provide value to the process of onboarding a new member, in a holistic way, across all channels. The team will start by focusing on eliminating the pain points of the user's journey in the digital channel first. In order to elevate the user experience, the team should probe every step of the process, determine why we need the information, and look for ways to use digital technology to satisfy or overcome the need. Looking for solutions to Kevin's identification upload pain point, the team discovers new technologies that would allow them to reduce 60% of the information requested currently, while eliminating the need for the user to upload any documents or identification. This new technology utilizes billions of data sources and fraud networks, which can identify the user to a degree which both satisfy all regulatory requirements and would reduce the fraud currently experienced by 80%. Now looking at the remaining pain points, the team recognizes each channel Kevin used had a varying experience, and leaving one channel meant he had to start all over in the next channel. This is where omni-channel really starts to become exposed. The team discovers that they are able to authenticate the user with SMS or email, and pass the process between all channels. Kevin could now start the process on his phone, pick it up on his laptop, continue when he calls the call center, and finish if he went into a branch. For Suncoast, this omni-channel platform would provide the foundation for new channels, such as fintech, to utilize our systems in beneficial partnerships that could otherwise be disruptors if we didn't evolve. So, what is fintech? Fintech is an abbreviation for financial technology, an emerging industry that uses technology to improve activities in finance. If you noticed, I've already given you a little taste of the potential of fintech when I interacted with Kyle before his trip to Mexico, as well as in the teaser commercial for the Suncoast mobile app. Now let's take a look at a few interesting fintechs that exist today.
Hey Mom, what if we had dinner together tonight? Do I have stocks? Can I sell stocks?
It's a better card that helps you earn more money. Use it when you shop with participating brands and restaurants, and they automatically invest in your future, as much as 10%, just because. It's a better card that comes with an investment account, and a retirement account, and all digital banking. It's a better card that looks as good as it works, because yes, you deserve better. Invest for your future, save for later, earn more money, and now, spend smarter. With the only debit card that saves, invests, and earns for you. The future is yours. This is Acorn's Spend.
Accelerate, come on back, pick up your speed. Stamina, fill me up, that's what I need.